Hello, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Stories of the Prophets, Day 4. Today I'm going to be telling the story about Prophet Nuh salam. Nuh is translated from the Arabic text as Noah. Now, there are two opinions on Prophet Nuh salam and during his timeline. The first is the opinion of many historians who wrote Prophet Nuh as coming after Prophet Addi salam, may peace be upon them. However, some scholars believe that the ayah 163 of Surah Nisa suggests he came first before Idris salam. Indeed, we have revealed to you, O Muhammad, as we revealed to Noah and the prophets after him. We present both views to you so you, as a student of knowledge, are aware. There isn't enough evidence to conclude with absolute certainty, nor is there any benefit in investigating the further matter. What I'm about to tell you is about the perspective of that Nuh came after Prophet Idris salam. Life after Prophet Idris salam. The Muslims were left stranded following the death of Prophet Idris salam, since no man from among them was chosen as a prophet. People began to look to the pious companions of Prophet Idris salam for guidance. They respected and followed these righteous men and consulted them whenever they faced a problem. Eventually, as time passed, the pious men also passed, leaving the Muslims again with no leader for guidance. They feared and were worried that they would stray from the path of Allah. Shaitan, Satan from the Arabic translation, who watched with skewered eyes, approached the wailing men and women disguised as a man and whispered into their ears, "If we make statues of these righteous men, it will be more pleasing to us in our worship and remind us of." The men agreed that they perceived no harm in erecting statues of their most pious men. They would surely help them remember Allah and encourage them to do good. Shaitan had successfully planted his corrupted seed. He was patient. He knew that getting man to worship another was a slow process. When that generation had passed and the new generation of people, Shaitan whispered in the ears of men, "Your forefathers used to worship these idols. These statues brought them goodness." Thus, idolatry took root in the heart of man. Centuries passed, and Allah decided to send a prophet to guide these people back to the truth. The prophet chosen for the sacred task was Prophet Nuh salam. That is the equivalent, as you've just tuned in, this is the equivalent as describing him as Prophet Noah. Allah blessed his loyal disciple with speech and immense patience, so that he may carry out his duty with success. So Prophet Nuh salam began to preach to his people about the mysteries of the vast universe. He informed them the night and day, the stars and the moon, the planets and the animals, the heavens and the earth. He explained to them that man was created by Allah to glorify and worship him. Nuh salam then told him about the oneness of Allah, that the mysteries of the world were only proof of the existence of one true God, and that is not other than Allah the Most High. He explained to them that Shaitan had misled them into worshipping idols and warned them of a terrible punishment from Allah if they continued their idol worship. The people of Prophet Nuh salam listened to him with great confusion and patience. The most miserable and desperate amongst Prophet Nuh salam's people began to find hope and solace in the Prophet's words and gradually entered into the fold of Islam. Whilst the affluent watched on with rage, they said to Nuh salam, "We see you but a man like ourselves." Prophet Nuh salam explained to them that he was certainly a human being, and Allah had explicitly chosen a human messenger, as the earth was predominantly occupied by humans after all. And if the angels occupied the earth, Allah would certainly send an angelic messenger to convey his message. One day, the wealthy masters of the city approached Prophet Nuh salam and said to him, "Listen, Nuh, if you want us to believe in you, then dismiss your believers. They are meek and poor, while we are elite and rich. No faith can include us both." Prophet Nuh salam was well aware of the ignorance of the wealthy men. He knew that he had to remain calm in order to explain that the materialistic possessions were worthless in the sight of Allah, and it was what is within one's heart that really mattered to him. Prophet Nuh salam replied to them, "O my people, I ask for no wealth for it. My reward is none from but Allah. I'm not going to drive away those who have believed. Surely they are going to meet their Lord, but I see you as ignorant people. O my people, will you help me against Allah if I drove them away? Will you not then give a thought? And I do not say that you with me are the treasures of Allah, nor that I know the unseen, nor do I say that I am an angel. And I do not say of those whom your eyes look down upon that Allah will not bestow any good on them. Allah knows what is in their inner selves. In that case, I should indeed be of the wrongdoers." From Surah Hud, Ayat 29-31. The idolaters were furious. They tolerated Prophet Nuh salam's preaching and arguments for far too long. They angrily challenged Prophet Nuh salam. "O Nuh, you have disputed with us and have prolonged the dispute with us. Now upon us, what are you threatening us with, if you are of the truthful?" That is from Surah Hud, Ayat 32. Prophet Nuh salam replied, "O Allah will bring the punishment on you if He wills, and you will not be able to escape. And my advice will not profit you, even if I wish to give you counsel, if Allah's will is to keep you astray. He is your Lord, and to Him you shall return." Surah Hud, Ayat 33-34. The disbelievers who had lost all patience with Prophet Nuh salam resorted to hurl insults at the Messenger of Allah in an attempt to frighten him from preaching the religion of Islam. They said, "Verily, we see you in plain error." Prophet Nuh salam replied patiently, "O my people, there is no error in me, but I am a messenger from the Lord of the worlds. I convey unto you the messages of my Lord and give sincere advice to you. And I know from Allah what you not know." So now I'm going to give my own thoughts onto this as well. In today's society, we do live in quite a materialistic world. And bear in mind, back in those days of Prophet Nuh salam, there were no fancy tablets, there were no fancy devices. People lived on morals, understanding, education, and they knew what they knew, and they did not make out that they knew everything. Because we live in a society nowadays where people think, "Oh, I have more money than this individual, that makes my status a lot better. That person has less money than me, I don't need to reply to them, they're poor, they're weak." No religion on earth teaches anybody to dislike somebody just because of the balance of their bank account. No religion on the planet teaches people to dislike somebody because of a quote status unquote. Every religion on the planet and throughout history has always taught us you should respect people, accept people for who they are, and not for what you want them to be. That is the lesson that Prophet Nuh salam was subliminally teaching people out there, that you cannot put a label on people to say, "Oh, I don't need to know this individual because of this, that, and the other." Wrong. You accept people for who they are, for what is in their heart, and not as what is out on the physicality. Because all your good deeds that you do in this life will benefit you in the hereafter. So if you have a big heart and you perform a lot of good deeds, that will take you a long way in the hereafter. I hope you like this lesson, everybody. There'll be more stories to come pretty soon as well. And don't forget to click subscribe, turn on notifications, because we have a lot more stories coming your way throughout this blessed month of Ramadan. If you're just new to turn to the channel, thank you very much from everybody at Addi. I've been feeling great myself teaching everybody these lessons, because there will be a lot more to come as well. So speak to you soon. All the best for the rest of Ramadan, and God bless you all.